Greetings everybody, welcome to a first look video at Lootcraft. This game is coming out sometime, from my perspective, sometime tonight before early tomorrow morning. It is developed by a single developer, Eric Schmidt. Little background information is that he was a full-time software engineer for a few years and then decided to quit his job and make this game. It took him 2 years to get it to this point, and it's pretty exciting time for him to be getting it out there to the mass public. The game will be $7.99 US, so should be a reasonable price for most people. It's a casual action platformer with procedurally generated levels. There are 100 levels. And you take your time and progress through. It is not a roguelike or roguelite. There's no permadeath. So it is really just a casual action RPG platforming kind of a game. So we'll take a quick peek and see how we like it. I'm only playing with my keyboard and mouse, so I'm not going to be talking for most of it, and I have to use the keyboard toggle to press to talk. Otherwise, you'll be hearing a lot of my keyboard and probably really annoyed. Let's start a new game and check it out. Alright. For whatever reason this doesn't save. The music volume defaults down to really low, so gotta turn it up every single time. I've done my sound checks and everything, so this should be fine. The music is written by his friend. He's the only person developing the game otherwise, which is looks really amazing. Go check out the Steam store page if you want to, or you can watch the rest of this video. Assume this is just sort of a path in terms of where I have to go. Wake up! Says the little fairy. Hi, I'm Wispy. I'll help guide you through this wacky world. These signs seem useful. You should probably check them out. Stand near signs like this one to read what they say. Good luck. I'll be floating around providing tips. So, once again, I don't think I'll be doing much talking, so I'll just get right to playing, and you don't need me to read things like this out loud, so I'll provide some commentary whenever I feel like there's something to talk about the game itself, but otherwise, enjoy the ride. I don't think I could have just jumped up there without grabbing onto the ledge, but maybe I could have, I'm not sure. With that, I'm pretty sure I could have jumped and not had to hang on to the ledge, but whatever. It works. Oh, I thought the 100 levels is actual levels, but it looks like it's 100 levels of experience? Does that mean like you level up to a level 100, or... I can't really tell because this is just talking about experience down here, and all of a sudden this is the level. So we'll see if this goes up when the experience goes up, or if this goes up only by the getting to the exit and going to the next level. So far, pretty standard RPG look. I'm surprised that it's actually telling you to pick these things up instead of just giving it to you. That handle totally broke. Alright, so can only be used once. Looks like you got two hands for wielding. Yeah, it totally changes hands there. Okay, well, we'll see. That was a little harder to maneuver with a keyboard than I should have liked to see it, but we'll see. Wonder how many times you can actually do that dash. We'll see. Ah, the Elemental Amulet, binding the elemental stones in harmony, providing balance to the world. Seems like we're finally getting to the story part. Okay, so we got dungeons 1 through 5. It's in increments of different segments, so it looks like aside from this, we do levels 1 through 5 here and then move on to the next set. World 1-1. So far, it's a story. Who knows? We'll have to find out whether the levels are or are not, you know, kind of RPG levels or Alright, so let's try to make it to the exit, I suppose. Figure out what to do from there. Oops, didn't mean to wake that thing up. Is it gonna jump? I think I took some damage. I'm not sure, but it seemed to have healed. Now this journal is gonna keep on lighting up every time I see something new, so I'll be clicking on it an awful lot. Keep on picking up stuff, so let's see what they were. It's a helmet, breastplate, that looks like a crown, doesn't it? Our little character sprite is changing. By the way, the developer has drawn every single sprite in this game. That is pretty amazing. Looks like Looks like you can just kind of hack through that. I wonder if there's durability on my items. These are basically monies. Is there durability here? I can't seem to see any, so we'll find out. Is that the exit? Do I need a key? It looks like the loot disappears really quickly, so I have to pay attention to actually pick them up. I think there was something that came over here and I tried to pick it up, but it instantly disappeared. I'm hoping that wasn't loot. I hope maybe that was just like a piece of the creature that I slew or something. Who knows? We'll have to keep an eye out on that. And we would have to pick things up quickly if not. The good news is that it doesn't look like the loot disappears very quickly. I've got some money that's just hanging out. I don't know what this is. Is it telling me that... I think it might be telling me that there's money hanging around, so that I should go pick it up. Little did I know those flowers were basically oh, that makes sense. This is telling me what is around to pick up in terms of loot and stuff. Let's see if my bag is filling up with stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Noxious ether can alter the color of equipment at the cauldron. It's like a mod. Oh, a belt. We got a belt. Let's wear it. +2 health. Now, am I supposed to pick up a key from somewhere? Or should I have just gone through the... I could have just gone through the exit. But I suppose it's a good thing. We picked up some loot for the bag. So, I don't know if it's 100 levels or 100 floors or what. Looks like maybe it's 100 floors. I wonder how you save in this game, actually. Return to town. Let's see what that does. Well, it brings me back here. Looks like I keep my experience and stuff. Buy, sell items at the shop using your coins. The shop stocks useful items but charges a hefty profit, so spend wisely. You can repurchase an item that you've sold for additional cost. Does this mean that the shop only has 3 coins? I'm not sure. Looks like I'm just selling and buying at the same price. I don't really think I need any of these color modding things. The socketing of gems into weapons seemed like a good idea. I don't know how much of this I should be holding on to. I guess I'll hold on to some topaz and emerald. I don't know how useful this stuff is or not. Alright, let's find out what that happened once I got out here, if I can just go right back, or if I have to start back at level 1. Sorry, floor 1. I guess I do have to restart from floor 1. I was not expecting that. So these levels are regenerated, and I suppose you just go on for as long as you can before returning to the shop. Oh, by the way, the loot does stay around. I guess I mentioned that last time. What are those things? I have no idea what these are. There was a little countdown in front of my head that happened really quickly, so I couldn't really see what that was. Looks like an apple, right? And a carrot? Do they spoil? I have no idea. It looks like after you eat the apple, it just deteriorates. So it probably gives you a temporary, like a HP restore boost or something. I don't know. We'll just head straight to floor 2 and see what is in store for us. These levels are definitely randomly generated, that's for sure. Oh, I thought I could pick up a bow, but I suppose that wasn't meant to be. Rusty carrot restores... Oh, yeah, okay. It tells you what the actual things are. So we're dealing with skeletons here on the second floor. No idea what the effective strategy is against these things, but we'll find out. That looks like a unique, probably mineral. It's Vodium, very common basic crafting material used in the cauldron. Wonder if any of my money saved. I can't seem to... Oh no, it did. Okay. There's a lot of stuff actually. I should keep on equipping stuff. +4 health. Nothing? Okay. +4 health. That's +2 health. We've got some Vodium. Stone leggings. Does it do anything? I have no idea what it does. Dull greaves. What does that level mean? Like equipment level? Odd. I have no idea. We'll find out. We'll probably just keep on selling stuff. Look at that helmet! Oh my goodness. Alright. We've leveled up and unlocked the anvil. I'm curious as to upgrade gems and socket them into equipment using coins at the anvil. This is going to be a lot of grinding, and hopefully we get a bigger bag soon. The good news is that it looks like you can just go back to town whenever. And you can keep these windows open as long as you need to, which is nice. I suppose it's good to keep an eye on the inventory, but I don't really need to keep that open. I'm still trying to figure out the controls here. It's a little bit funny, the way the whole jumping and dashing thing works. So it'll take some time to get used to. Well, bats are annoying. They certainly drain blood a little bit quicker. And I'm still getting the movement controls, trying to get the movement controls, so a bit of a clumsy nature here. So I totally could use controller support at this game. I think it would be so much better. Training crushers for the hands. So I'm not as nervous about the game because I've been told that it is just a bunch of levels. There's no permadeath, so you can just sort of fool around and see what happens. I wonder what happens when you die if you lose everything you've gained on that particular floor, or do you just go back to the main menu, main castle, whatever it was. I think my inventory is kind of full, but I do want to see what's at the end of the 4 floors, or the 5 floors, because this particular door opened up to floor, what, like once every 25 or 20? I can't remember. That looks like a much better weapon than what I've been using. Alright, so that's the door I came in through. Oh, my inventory is full. Grunt's Gore Axe. 6 damage plus 9 health. We'll use that. Defective broadsword. Simple waist plus 9 health. Let's use that. And what are these? Oh, shoes. We don't have any shoes, I think. For some reason, my jump has gotten really high. I have no idea why. My guess is that it's probably not a bug error kind of a thing. Featherfoot experience 50% gravity for 30 seconds. Oh, that's what it was that I picked up. I bet it's gone now because I've been fooling around. So even though this thing has more power, it doesn't hit as nearly frequently as the broken lever arm there. And my inventory is full, so I guess we'll throw away Dull Greaves. Picked up what? Simple belt? What am I wearing? Simple waist. Plus 9 health. This is simple, same thing. Just want to see what's on the... Is it a bomb? This is really annoying. I can't seem to find a way up, and... Oh no! Defeat. The fighting still feels kind of awkward. I need to go hone my skills quite a bit. The anvil is used to upgrade gems and socket them into equipment. Yep, I got that. There's the anvil. Place gems into gem sockets on weapon and armor to grant them powerful bonuses. Gems add attributes to equipment and effects to weapons. More powerful equipment and gems are more expensive to socket. Choose wisely. You can continue to resocket new gems into equipment, but you cannot get them back. Use your gems carefully. toxin decreased damage by 15% for 15 seconds. That was what the boss enemy was throwing onto me. Sprint increased movement by 50%, and okay. Well, it looks like I didn't lose any items because my everything is here, so I could just sell everything and try my hand at this again. Well, this video has gone on for long enough, and I feel very awkward at the jumping and the fighting mechanism. I think it's really cool. I'm not doing so hot with all that stuff. I'm clearly still level 4 after dying, so we keep our levels, and looks like there's gonna be 100 floors, 20 each one. That makes sense. So 1 through 5, and then 6 through 10, 11 through 15, and so on and so forth, and then cycle back for every 5 again and again and again and again. So 4 rounds, that'll give you 100 floors and lots of it looks like there's gonna be a boss at the end of each one, so this game is gonna have a lot of stuff to show. I don't know whether the first boss is always that wasp thing, or if there's actually a series of randomly generated potential bosses. So we'll end up, you know, I mean, I'm gonna end up playing this just to figure out what the heck is everything else is going to happen. So you can socket stuff, but you can't get the stuff back out. That's, I guess it can be kind of expected, but also you kind of hope that sometimes maybe you'd want to hold on to a particular gem, but it looks like you can just make money this way. You just sell items. Wasn't a whole lot of money to pick up on the floors, really. Just items after items after items, and you just go sell them at the store after the run. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It looks like you do keep your progress, so if anything, it could be a roguelite. But it's really just a RPG with, you know, all these dungeons and different sections of dungeons, and I can't wait to see whether or not this game is actually going to have controller support, because I feel really awkward with some of the movement controls, especially with the rolling, with holding and the stomp. It's like you gotta jump up, and then you gotta hold down, and then you gotta press jump again, or the jump up, hold up, and then hold down, jump, in order to get the roll. I think the controls are responsive enough as they have been designed to do. It just feels a little awkward to carry out the task itself. And then I don't mind using the mouse to aim and to click and to attack in those directions. That's certainly easier. And of course, whoops. Sorry, I forgot that as soon as I let my finger go, my voice cuts out. So you could do the whole moonwalk thing I was just doing there. And you don't have to... There's a little bit of a momentum-based physics there. We clearly have a protagonist that's got several segments of a body, but everything is not connected. Thinking about other games that might have similar things. The artwork here is actually really fantastic. The developer drew every single sprite and everything in this game, so do, you know, pay this game a visit if you think this game is for you. I am enjoying it so far after just a quick look. I'm going to be playing it more. I'm not gonna so much play on camera. I think it's kind of weird. I'm used to talking in my videos now, and then so to have to push down button just to talk makes it kind of weird for me. And if the game ever develops controller support that's reasonable, that's comparable to what you can do with a keyboard and mouse, I'll for sure play it more, and if people request, I'd record more. But for now, I'm just going to quit the video here and say that this is a really fun game. It's going to be for $7.99 US, and it looks really well polished. I do wish the controls could be a little different, but you know, I'll deal with what I've got. It is a single developer game, so what can you expect? I mean, the game looks beautiful, really neat pixel art, and there's a lot of customization going on over here. You know, with every part of your body and every equipment change, you have changed. Even that little bit changed the appearance of the and then of course, oh, you can't, you can only use that in the main arm. Oh, and that's a two-handed weapon. I do wish that so you got a sword, like a one-handed melee weapon, or the other handed offhand is probably going to be shield or staff or wand or whatever, or for a two-handed weapon, you got both hands occupied. That's expected. So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. Really, really neat looking game. Check it out. Check it out. It's coming out in a few hours by what I read on Steam right now. So there's going to be, you know, I do hope that it does well. I am enjoying this. And I got the game for free, just a disclaimer from Eric. I don't know him personally, just through a couple of email exchanges, and here we have a pre-release version of the game that I'm sure this is pretty much version 1.0. It doesn't really say, there's not much to see here. I guess I'll go back to the main menu. It clearly saves you at level 4. I don't know what this is. 46 minutes played. Does this just go right back to where I am? It looks like it does. It goes right back to where I am, and we've got the same equipment and stuff, so you can save and you can load. I mean, this game is pretty good. Pretty good. Check it out, and I'll put the description in the description of the video a link to the store page. So absolutely go have fun with it. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.